this is the final video for the final exam, which is going to be answering question 3. List several ways children can develop their oral expression. So, developing oral language or their oral expression is very crucial. And there's actually a lot of fun ways that you can do this with children that we probably didn't even realize. That is actually very helpful. So the first one, I actually didn't know about this, but sharing time. I used to think of like share day Fridays, and you could bring something in and share it with the entire class. I actually didn't think it is something that helps with oral expression, but it does. It gives the students a chance to be sharing something that they found in their house that they want to share with the entire class and talk about it. Like for example, like I could be sharing like my favorite toy or my favorite pillow or blanket, and I can talk about and describe what it means to me and why I like it. And then on top of that, you can actually have the students ask questions to the student who's giving their short presentation. So that's one way of doing it. Sharing about family. So in this case, like you could probably like have students bring in pictures of their family, and talk about like each of their family members and who they are and what they do and why they're important, or what's going on in the photo, like why is that photo important to them, things like that. Excuse me. And so that's another way students could develop oral language, again, by sharing and answering questions and talking about why they love their photo and why it's important to them. Next one that I thought of was class read alouds by using pattern books. For example, using Brown Bear, because the pattern is easy, and 2, students, once you read it like 3-4 times, students are already going to know what the pattern's going to be, and then you can start calling on students to maybe try to read aloud the words. So like for example, like you can have one student like Juliana and say, okay Juliana, I want you to read this page for me, and she can point and read aloud, brown bear, what do you see? And then next page, teacher can read, I see a lion looking at me, something like that, right? So you can do something like that, but again, use like pattern books or really easy books when doing that, nothing super long. Sing-alongs are also a fun way to have oral expression, like down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go. And obviously like students will be echoing you. Another thing that popped into my head just now is I remember my brother when he was in kindergarten and they were doing like group work time. His teacher was playing the Let It Go song when Frozen first came out, and the entire class knew the song and started singing the entire song. It was hilarious. I think I still have the video. I gotta find it and rewatch it. It's super funny. But that's another way that you can do oral expression is sing-alongs. Maybe find Disney songs that the kids really like, or like kids songs that the students might enjoy. And then last but not least, stories come to school. This is actually something I talked about in my first set of videos that I made for study guide series. And stories come to school is essentially students tell the teacher about what they did on the weekend or something, and the teacher would write it down and then obviously create a lesson where the students then can act out the story. But I think in this case, instead of the teacher being the narrator, I think it'd be more fun for the student to narrate the story and choose people to act out their story. And it'd be so fun, and obviously like it gets the children very engaged with the story. Yeah, and that's just these are just actually a few ways. So this is probably going to be one of my shorter videos, but this is just a few of the ways that students can develop their oral expression or oral language. Just getting them to talk about and share about something in their life that's personable to them, that they enjoy talking about, is crucial and important. And I think these are just some of the ways that you can do that with your students. Other than that, I think we're going to end this video. This is one of my shorter videos. Hopefully it answered the question. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you get a lot out of it. And yeah, and I really enjoyed this class. And I thought it was interesting, and I'm glad that I got a chance to answer test questions using videos, because it turns out I'm better at talking out my answers than I am writing them. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I will post these videos are going on YouTube. So obviously, if you see them on YouTube, thank you for watching. And hopefully you enjoy these videos. These videos will also be on my portfolio. Every video that I made for this class is going into my portfolio. So if you see some videos that you thought are interesting, click on them. I'm trying to keep the links in order. It's very hard to label them all. So the links are in order by order of when they were made, and not when they were posted to exam dates, but when they were made. Other than that, I hope, again, this video was helpful. Thank you, Professor, for letting me do my test like this. And these videos, again, will be in my portfolio. If you ever want to use them as examples and stuff, I give you my 100% approval of using them. Other than that, please have a great rest of your week. And yeah, hopefully I will see you again in the near future. Thank you so much.